What's up, all my gamers and gamettes? It's the one they call Top Diggity Dog, and today I'm coming to you guys because Monday I wanted to put up a special video for you guys. It consisted of me talking to my mother. That's right, I had my mother on the Top Dog Show, and we was talking about Resident Evil. You know, we was talking about what we liked about Resident Evil, what we didn't like about Resident Evil. It was fun. We had a blast, you know, but I wasn't able to put it up Monday because something came up, you know how things is, you know, so something came up, wasn't able to put it up, but I'm putting it up here right now, so I'm about to go ahead and roll it. I hope y'all have fun. Let's go. The remaster, because my first one was when we played Resident Evil 2.
I remember the square feet, square hands.
Bad graphics. now, it was the perfect.
But Leon looked good.
Hey, what's up, all my gamers and gamettes? It's the one they call Top Diggity Dog, and this is gonna be a special video because Resident Evil 0 comes out in a little bit. It's 9:50 here right now while I'm recording this video, but it comes out in a little bit, and I got a special guest. This is my mother.
Peace.
This is my mother, and I brought her on the show. I just wanted to talk about Resident Evil because what I know from, she throwing up gang signs from.
That's West Side.
Anyway, like I was saying, what we used to play Resident Evil, you know, Resident Evil 2 and all like that. And I just wanted to bring her on the show, kind of let y'all meet her, and we just talk about Resident Evil. All right, so let's go. I got some questions on my phone, so I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you just go ahead and just answer them. All right, so first question. Do you classify yourself as a gamer?
Not really. No.
Okay. Elaborate.
I just don't classify. I play games here and there, not like every day, all the time. That's not my style.
All right. Okay. What was the first game you ever played and enjoyed? Stayed hours playing, couldn't put it down, or couldn't if you was playing in something you couldn't leave the arcade or whatever.
That would have to be Miss Pac-Man 1.
I don't know.
And,
I wasn't born.
Okay. Well, I wasn't either. But when I was, okay.
When the first game you played, and you just enjoyed.
Okay. I'd say it was Miss Pac-Man and Centipede. Those back in the days games. So
that was in the arcade. You went to the arcade and played those.
And had it on the little what was them things called? Them cartridges. Ataris. Yeah.
All right. Okay. What was the first Resident Evil that you have ever played?
I don't know the name, but I know what it was doing. That's when Leon.
That was 2.
Well, that's it.
Leon and Claire.
Was that the one that had the square feet?
Yeah, because it was on the PlayStation 1. They had the square feet.
It's when he had to go. The car was burning, and he had to run past the zombies, and get in that little shop where the man had a shotgun. The old man.
Yeah, that was Resident Evil 2. The square feet.
Well, I don't remember the first one.
I don't think you played the first one.
No. I don't know.
I only played the first one when it came out in the HD remaster because my first one was when we played Resident Evil 2.
I remember the square feet, square hands.
Bad graphics. It was the perfect.
But Leon looked good.
It was the best graphics right there. But now when you go back, and it's horrible now, but it was good. But you know they're remaking Resident Evil 2 though. They're remaking that, not a remaster like Zero's about to be. It's a remake. They're like completely redoing it.
When it's gonna come out?
I don't know. They haven't said it yet. They just said that they're remaking it. So we don't have no gameplay, no trailer on it yet. We just seen the guy actually announce that they're remaking Resident Evil 2.
Well, that should be good.
Yeah, I can't wait either.
I probably want to play it. I just want to watch somebody play it.
Why you wouldn't want to play it?
Because.
All right, let's get to the next one. How many Resident Evils? This is something right here. I want to know. How many Resident Evils can you name? Just name as many as you can.
Well, now you know I don't know.
Just as many as you can.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, you got Resident Evil 2. Think about the Resident Evils you played, because I know you played more than Resident Evil 2.
I don't know.
Or explain it, and I will name them out.
Okay, it was when let's see. What was that one? The one with the I don't know, those giant alligators. The guy, Chris or whoever he wasn't Leon.
Okay.
He had to get on a boat.
Was it just one character, one main character? Or was
I think that's when the guy girl was in there that, you know, they had the heels on. You had to.
You're talking about Resident Evil Dead Aim.
Yeah.
Where you said the guy looked like Prince or something like that, and it starts off and you with that woman, man, whatever it is, and it turns gray and she just run at you and slap you. And
yeah.
You beat that game though, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I did.
That was
It was hard to kill that one, but
that was the game that I played that on the channel for I think Halloween one year. But that's the game where you use the gun con. That was the only Resident Evil where you could put a gun con in the PlayStation, because I was on the PlayStation 2. Put the gun con in your PlayStation 2 and you just aiming at the screen shooting, and that was cool because you go first person and just shoot it, you know, and it was, you know, you didn't have to really rely on the fixed camera angles too much. It was just, you see a zombie, you get aim on in and you shoot them. And it was pretty cool.
And what else? It was the one with the let me see. It was the one yes, it was another one I'm forgetting that I remember. I don't know the name of it, but
yeah, just explain it.
What was it? It was with the Africans when they was in Africa.
That's Resident Evil 5.
The German people.
That's Resident Evil 4.
The bells and the those were stupid to me.
You talking about 4? Where it was Leon on 4, right? It was Leon, but it was he was in another country.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was 4. Then 5 was with the Africans, and you got Chris and Cheval.
Yeah, I didn't too much like them.
Yeah, that's like me. I don't like. Why didn't you like them?
Because I like the zombies.
The zombies, yeah.
I like those. I don't like all that old crazy stuff. Like when it was a German. When they talking in German?
For 4, I don't know what they was. I think he was in
Germany
like.
Doing the
I don't know if he was in Cuba or something. He was in another country, but that's when I kind of lost love for that style too. A lot of people like Resident Evil 4, but I don't like it because I think it's because we're used to the zombies and we're used to the fixed cameras, how it was, because that adds somewhat of that horror to it with the fixed cameras. It
wasn't that scary with the that one you talking about in the Africans.
Okay, so 4 and 5.
Like
all right.
I would like for them to keep it like the old school type.
Exactly. That's why
you had a lot of in your face stuff like I was scared.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said Resident Evil 2, the remake is gonna be awesome.
Especially when you the one, but I think this was the second one.
Oh, you got a moment? I'm gonna get to that question. If you're talking about some type of Resident Evil scary moment that scared you, we're gonna get to that. But that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of people, and it ain't just us, going crazy about that whole Resident Evil 2 remake, because especially it's a remake and it's going to get us because we can play it and we're familiar with that. We know when we pick up this card key in the middle of the room, the zombie's going to get up. You know, we don't know. It's going to be cool. And it goes back to the zombies, and that's going to be cool. Let's see. Next question. Let me see which one. We covered that. Can you name all the Resident Evil you played? We covered 2. We covered 4. Yeah. 5.
No. 2. I played 2. And I played, well, I guess it was the 4th one. Was it the 4th one?
You played 3 with Nemesis, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I played that.
Played the Nemesis one. You played Outbreak. We got Outbreak up there too. Outbreak.
Now you gotta refresh my memories.
Outbreak is the one where you got the multiple people that you can choose. Like you could be the cop, the old cop, the guy that looked like Cisco with the blonde hair that always crying and getting on people's nerves. What else?
That's the one with the little short girl. You can put the stuff in your backpack.
My girl, I think her name was Yoko.
Oh, I didn't like her.
I liked her all because she could carry. Yeah, she could carry more items. That was the only reason I really liked her. I forgot what her special ability was. I think she had some type of special ability, because I know the cop Kevin, he had the power shot. But okay, here's your question then. Do you have a favorite memory from one of the Resident Evil games you would like to tell us about? Like a time you got scared and prayed that the same room was that next room that you went into. You know, and you know, you can have as many moments. You can tell us about as many Resident Evil moments as you want.
Let me see. Well, I remember when you got to go past one of them, second one, I think, when you got to go through the basketball court, and when you think you saving everything, they inside of the basketball court with the fence and all, and then you think you safe because you got to pick up an herb.
Oh, okay.
I think so. And it Herb
is
one of them.
Bob Marley.
But anyway, the thing about it is, then when you get whatever, then they want come out of that court.
Yeah, that was too.
And then I think this is the same time when you got to go and you're trying to get something, you got to get on top of the trash can. Then that one that spit acid.
Yeah.
That one.
That was too.
Okay. And another one is when, let me see. It's when you go inside of this big office, I guess it was. And what it was you gotta search around in the place and stuff. No ceiling fans is on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear the noise, and that's all you hear, the fans. And you think everybody is dead because you done shot them and all like that. And I think you go in the hallway, and then they all like that. Another one is when you going down this narrow hallway, and all of a sudden you going by and they bust the one and reaching at you. It got me plenty of time.
Oh, with the planks to the windows?
Yeah, got me plenty of time till I learned it. And then they didn't give me no more.
Because that's the trickiest one, because when you first go back by there, nothing happened. Mm-hmm. But when you're running back, then you get got, and yeah, that got me when I went back to play it.
And the liquors. You go up there, the stairs and all like that, the liquors, that always got me. And alligators, or was it frogs?
They had them all. Alligators, Cause two was the alligator, I think, or crocodile, whatever, at the end that you, it ain't at the very end, but it's close to the end where Leon, you kill that alligator. And then Outbreak had some
Sharks,
alligators.
Right? They had some sharks.
They had everything. Sharks, alligators. They had all kinds of stuff in Outbreak. And we only played the first Outbreak. We didn't play the second one because they have a second one. But
let me see.
Them frogs things was on Dead Aim, and they're on a lot of Resident Evils where they're like frogs, but they're tall. All right, then. Last question. Resident Evil 0 is coming out in a couple hours. It's a remaster. It's not a remake. But I didn't play it, and I don't think you played 0. But where do you think in the timeline that Resident Evil 0 gets put in? Like, 2, then you have 3 and 4, and you got, how the order. How do you think, where do you think 0's before the first Resident Evil, right after the first Resident Evil?
If I ain't played it, how do I know?
Just try to fill it in. This is like a little game. Try to fill it in. Where do you think it will go?
Probably second. Wait, not second. 0. Now, the one I like was 2, the second one. So I'd say third.
Third?
Maybe.
Right before. I might end up getting this wrong. I really don't know. I think it's actually right after the first Resident Evil. I think it's right before. I think it's right after the first Resident Evil, but before the Leon experience. Right before 2. But, in Japan, they actually got Resident Evils that we haven't played. They got 2.5. They got 4.5. They got all kinds of 0.5s and stuff like that we really we haven't played, and look them up. Look them up on, search them in on YouTube. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see some gameplay on one of these Resident Evils that's gonna blow your mind. Like, wait a minute, what? It never got released on there? But in Japan, of course, it's being made there, so they get a little bit more info of the Resident Evil storyline than what we know that's released over here in America. But yep. So 0. I don't know too much about it. I seen a little gameplay on it. The guy, that was the first partner game where it's you, it's a convict, an escaped convict, and Rebecca Chambers or something like that, and they're on a train with all these zombies and stuff happening. And I don't know if they get off the train and.
It was a train with one of the Resident Evils that we played. What? You had to get on a train? Or was that a bus?
Yeah, you talking about 2. Resident Evil 2, where you got to get on that big train and then that monster comes.
Yeah.
Nah, they're on a train. They're on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the game going to take place on a train.
On a train.
Y'all, the whole game going to be on a train.
I don't know. It's all I seen is they're on a train. That's it. They're on a train.
I hope it be good.
It was made like old school. It was fixed cameras. You got zombies. So that's why I'm saying we gonna see. But I think it'll be okay. But I'm gonna play it as soon as it come out and see how it is. But
it'll be good.
You got anything to say to the people? Because I'm about to go ahead and cut us out. We're about to leave this place. What you got?
Hey, welcome to the Top Dog. I always want to say, hey.
Anyway.
I ain't got nothing to say.
All right.
Got nothing to say.
Well, gamers, gamettes, it's the one they call Top Diggity Dog. And if you like this video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, drop some comments in the comment bar if you're ready. If you're really ready for this whole Resident Evil experience, and tell me what is the best Resident Evil, your Resident Evil memory, your Resident Evil game. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know. But it's the one they call Top Diggity Dog. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. Deuces.